If you're going to accuse a president of bribery, you need to make it stick, because you're trying to remove a duly elected president of the United States.
During the hearing, I testified against the 4 articles that were based on criminal acts that I believed were flawed. They were bribery, extortion, obstruction of justice, and campaign finance violations. I was gladdened when the committee rejected those 4 articles. They actually went with the 2 articles that I said would be legitimate, the obstruction of Congress and abuse of power. But for obstruction of Congress, there are some legitimate problems here. The House took the position that if the president did not turn over evidence and make available witnesses in this relatively short period of investigation, he was committing an impeachable act.
The president's lawyers may suggest that the House should have sought these materials in court or awaited further lawsuits under the Freedom of Information Act, aka FOIA lawsuits. Any such suggestion is meritless. To start, the Constitution has never been understood to require such lawsuits, which has never occurred in any previous impeachment.
There's a legitimate concern about that precedent. Presidents do go to court when they have privilege arguments. The Supreme Court has recognized that even in impeachment, presidents can raise executive privilege. They rejected it in Nixon, but they recognized its existence. And this would not be as troubling if this was not arguably the shortest period of investigation of any presidential impeachment. The House insisted they would impeach by Christmas, and they did not pursue witnesses with direct knowledge. They had 2-3 months. It only took 3 months in Nixon to go all the way to the Supreme Court and get a final ruling. So at a minimum, they would have gotten some of these witnesses.
December 18th. A great day for the Constitution of the United States. A sad one for America.
In my view, it's a historic blunder. I think history will not be kind to Speaker Pelosi and the House leadership. They basically surrendered their case to not just the other House, but the opposing party. All of these witnesses could have been pursued and made part of the record.